Good morning today. First up today, Mother's Day might be a few days old, but
it's my collar.
Oh, there you go. Fix it up. Get it ready. But it's always a good day to celebrate the women in our lives who are good at momming.
I like that word, momming. It's a verb. And today we put together a panel of moms to talk about the perfect Mother's Day. Me time. Ever heard of it? And something called me-ternity. Don't worry, we're going to explain in just a second. Between these ladies, they have 10 kids. That's impressive. Melissa Peterson is a mom of 4. She writes a blog called Lake Country Family Fun. Christine Finerty is a counselor, has 3 kids, ages 8 to 11, and Alexandra Rosas. She's a writer and blogger with 3 boys, ages 13 to 20. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here and talking to us. We appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day. A little bit post-holiday to all of you. I always wonder about Mother's Day because I feel like, at least for me, I love to be with my kids, you know, get their cards, which they're cute about writing something. But then I also like a little time without them.
Yes.
And I sometimes feel guilty because it's Mother's Day. But I'm wondering how you feel about Mother's Day. How do you truly enjoy to spend the time?
I love it the exact same way. I want a little bit of time with the kids and then send them on their way and give me a little bit of time by myself, whether it's in the house or it's out, like massage, something just out of the house, just me.
I totally get that. Now,
what did you do? Is that what you did?
That it is, ironically, it's not what I did this year. It was such a beautiful day. I didn't want to go to get a massage. This weather has been so unpredictable lately that I really felt like a morning walk with the kids and then spending the rest of the day in the yard and cooking out, and I really had a wonderful time with my kids all day.
That's
surprise.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. And the ages of your kids?
11, 10, and 8.
11, 10, and
cute.
8. 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl.
All right. How about for you? How did you spend Mother's Day?
I woke up with my 9-year-old son bringing me Starbucks. It could not have started any better.
He knows mommy well.
He does. And my husband and my son got up early and they went to the grocery store, got a few treats, some flowers, and Starbucks, and it really was super nice that they knew that would be like the perfect way to wake me up. And
cute. 4 kids.
4 kids.
Ages of yours?
Odin is 9, Gunnar is 7.
Love that name.
Soren is 6. Happy birthday yesterday, buddy. And then Signy, she is 4.
Cool names.
Thank you.
Really cool.
Yeah. Next up, the world's most okayest mom.
Right. That's right.
I love that.
I have made peace with it, and it's okay. It is
world's most okayest mom. I like that because it's all about not being perfect sometimes, right?
Right.
How was your Mother's Day?
You know what? It was perfect because I always ask for what I want, which is a love letter. I want nothing else but a love letter, and I make everyone write me a love letter.
That's what I did this year
that's
too.
That's what I do, and that's the only thing I want. And I love that so much. And they, you know, when you ask them to fill up a page, they will come up with everything. Yes. My mom's favorite thing to do is nothing. I like to do nothing with her. Nothing is fun. So I love that. So that's my favorite thing to do.
Your boys are adorable. And I saw a post on Facebook. I think it was about your oldest. Did you see him at college?
Yes.
And you saw him coming. It gives me chills thinking about it. You saw him coming toward you, and you got this day where you sort of walked around together, and you just were kind of looking at him and appreciating the time with him. It just made me so emotional.
You know, people wish for alone time. That alone time comes fast.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, the alone. I've got one leaving in September. I haven't even caught my breath from the first one leaving. And so I'm just like, you know, make all the noise you want, fill up the house, because it gets quiet real fast. So I am so fine with that.
I love that. Well, that's good. It's good to hear that you all kind of had a day, whether it was expected or unexpected, that you really wanted for Mother's Day. We kind of had this like question, would you want this or this on Mother's Day? Would you rather take a piece of jewelry or 2 extra hours of sleep?
Sleep.
Sleep.
But not because I don't get it, just because I love sleep.
It would be so
I
nice.
really do love sleep.
The funniest thing is my kids will say, my mom sleeps all the time. And I'm like, when do you see me sleeping? Maybe occasionally on a Saturday, a little bit late. Or maybe an afternoon nap like once a month. But it's like, my mom sleeps all the time. I'm always up before them, usually in bed after them.
Right.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah, they're going to throw you under the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, and jewelry is highly personal. I don't want anyone choosing my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so,
right?
So just, I'll pick what I want, and you guys let me sleep.
Yeah.
What about me time? What if you have that, I don't even know what to call it, a bonus hour, or I hate to say an extra hour, because there's never an extra hour in the day. Every day is exactly the same amount of time. But if you have a free hour to spend, what do you like to do with it?
Go ahead.
Oh, I would probably go to the park with my kids and just drop everything and because they do grow up so fast. The days are long and the years are short, and they are all going to be gone soon. And mine are really quick in succession of age, and they're all going to be gone really fast.
Yeah.
You know, and can we say sleep again?
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yes, you can.
Take that time.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm still in that phase of I really do need to take that time for myself and my kids. You know, if I heard Mom one more time in a day, holy cow, if I had an hour, I would really love to be in a clean, quiet house
With no one else there. I totally
and
get that.
just to not be needed for an hour would be really nice. And I think that makes me a better parent and a healthier person. And then the time that I'm with them, I can make the best use of.
I think it's interesting. What about the easiest number? This is kind of an interesting topic of children, because a lot of people will say, well, 1 is easy. You know, 2, if you've got 2 parents in the household, then each kind of takes care of 1. 3, all mayhem. You know, that's loose. So they always say, like, what's the easiest number? And each of you, there's 3, 4, and 3 in terms of how many kids you have. Do you think there was a magic number for what was easy?
I think for me, I'll tell you what's hardest, going from 0 to 1. I
Yes.
can take 1 to 10, but 0 to 1 blows your mind.
I think so too. I thought the hardest
I've
one
never
was
heard
just
someone
having
say
one.
that. That was
It's I would agree 100%.
The first one. It changes your life so completely.
I feel like the opposite. When I went from 2 to 3, I felt the shift. I felt like I fell in love with having kids with my first, and so to me, I just absolutely loved being a parent. But when it went from 2 to 3, and they started going in different directions, and I, like you, they're close together, 10 and 11, 10 and 8, and so they were off in different directions, and I was like, whoa, what is this?
And you think it's going to be easier as they get older and they are more independent, but once they start driving and have all the activities, life really gets crazy. What about the perfect number? Because I feel like I wish I had one more in between my oldest and my second, so another boy, not another girl.
There's no perfect number. It all depends on each person. I see some people struggle with 1 child. I see some people taking a breeze with 8 children. It all depends on the person.
Is 4 the perfect number for you?
I can't say the door's shut completely. Even my husband and I have talked about possibly fostering, adopting, and all that
Good
in the
for
future.
you.
Some things in our life need to slow down a little bit, and we have changes coming soon, but I can't say the door is shut. My heart's definitely completely open still for more children.
They're, you know, they're addicting. Kids are addicting.
They are.
I mean,
They love you unconditionally and
my
give you
husband
hugs
would
and
have
kisses.
said, if he would have said stop at 3, I mean, I remember we were in the minivan. He looks in the rearview mirror and he goes, I'm looking behind me, and there are 3 kids. I see 3 kids in the car behind me. Like, but they're addicting. It's like, just one. No, no more, no more.
Yeah.
At least you didn't see 3 and you had 4 and you left 1.
I would have liked 1 more.
You would have liked one more. Me too.
You just want to collect them all, because what's this one going to look like? Oh, this one was so cute. And you can't collect them.
Yeah. How about you?
I feel like 3 was the perfect number for us. I felt like right after 3, I was like, we're going to go for 4. That's going to be so great. And somehow 3 settled into the magic number. I feel like, and the door is closed for me. I have a big, huge heart for the 3 that I have, but the door is closed.
That's it, right? Yeah. You guys had great, honest answers. There's so much we didn't get a chance to talk about because we ran out of time. You guys were awesome to have here.
Yeah,
Please
thanks
come
for
back
being
and
here.
join us
Thank
again.
you.
Because talking about these topics is great. And so we posted a sound-off question on Facebook because we want to know what you think. It's called Me Time for Moms today. If you had a bonus hour, for lack of a better expression, how would you spend it? What would you do with an hour that you suddenly had free? What would you want to do? I think we're going to have a lot of people say sleep. But it's good stuff. Great to see all of you.
Thank you for having
Happy
us.
Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This was fun.